Twitch discovery sucks so bad we all want to cry, but maybe not for long. Twitch has announced stories, featured clips, discovery feeds, vertical clip sharing, better sub splits, and you can now stream on Twitch at the same time as any other platform, if you follow some really specific, weird, and vague rules, which is very classic Twitch. Let's cover all of this today for you, but most importantly do a giveaway, and time codes in the description for every topic today, but first, the giveaway. Thanks to our sponsor Owned for today's giveaway. Owned are the best place to get stream overlays, alerts, sub badges, graphics, you name it, and now they have given me dozens of vouchers for their store to give away in the comments. All you have to do to enter is comment #OwnedGiveaway and what you would grab. Maybe a new overlay, sub badge, emote, profile banner, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Throw it in the comments and I'll let the winner know soon. Massive thank you to Own for sponsoring the video. If you want to support me, click the link in the description and check them out, or enter the giveaway so I can give back to you guys. Now back to the video. For the first announcement, drum roll please, it is Twitch stories, which are pretty much the same as YouTube stories, Instagram stories, and Snapchat stories. We've seen them before, but essentially posting short vertical updates from your mobile app that go to a stories shelf on your viewer's mobile app and stay there for 48 hours. These can be photos you take or have on your phone. They could be Twitch clips from your channel, which honestly is awesome for keeping in touch with your viewers. Viewers can watch these on the Twitch mobile app and then add little emoji reacts to them, which you can see an analytical breakdown of these reactions in your dashboard. Stories are rolling out to all affiliates and partners with at least one stream of 45 minutes in the past 30 days, and if you have enough paid subs, then you'll also be able to set certain stories to sub only. Twitch used to have a sub only email system, which was honestly great, but they removed it after creators used this to promote non-terms of service content, which really ruined my plans to email feet pics to all of my subscribers. These stories feel like a much safer and also more authentic way to engage your viewers, keep them up to date with what's going on, but there is also one feature that I find a bit weird about it. You can post a story of someone else's clips. Sure, you can turn this off and not let people do that to your clips, but I just found it a bit odd that by default, someone can take your clip and post it as a story. Otherwise, I like it a lot. It's not a feature we were all begging for, but that doesn't mean it's not a cool feature. Let me know in the comments if you're going to use, watch, or bother with stories at all, but for now, how are Twitch trying to solve discovery? Well, this is a tool that's half out already called featured clips. Essentially, streamers can pick clips out of their channel and set them to be featured, allowing them to appear across Twitch, on their Twitch homepage, and in the new discovery feed, which is a TikTok-style swipe discovery feed. It's blatantly clear that eventually the goal was to connect their new vertical clip editor to their discovery feed, and Twitch confirmed that in their most recent blog post, where they also announced trimming and aspect ratio changes, which are two requests I made in my video months ago. In the future, the discovery feed might actually show decent edited content, but for now, you can select the best clip of your channel to be featured, and if you feature the best clip on your channel, you might have a better chance at discovery. Only time will tell. Personally, I still feel like viewers won't actually use this feed and these tools, and instead they'll just go straight to their favorite creators on the website or clip compilation communities like live stream fails. But cultures take a long time to grow, change, and adapt, so maybe in the future it will be heavily used on the Twitch app, and we'll have to just wait and see. As I said, this is all still being rolled out slowly. Most don't have access to the discovery feed yet, but all the examples I've seen, to be honest, well, the clips on it don't look great. The content it seemed to feature on the discovery feed wasn't really what I would call engaging, but as people learn to use it, it will likely get better. We have to be bad before we can be good after all. And really, it is all on the streamers, as they and their editors are the ones who pick what clips get featured. So in short, the feed and clips quality are going to be directly linked to the streamers and effort they put in. I think it's a nice addition to the website. I do have serious doubts about its effectiveness, and it will never be able to compete with TikTok and YouTube. That is just a fact. You will always have most of your discovery on other platforms, but let me know in the comments if you like this, if you'll use it, and if you'll watch it as a viewer. But what about the dreaded sub-split? Twitch currently has the worst sub-split across all of the competitive streaming platforms, and well, they're clearly very aware of that, and they're trying to be better by creating what is called Partner Plus. If you are eligible, you'll get a 70-30 sub-split. To be eligible, however, you need 350 Partner Plus points. These are different to sub points, but similar in the sense you gain more Partner Plus points the more subs you have. Specifically, the more paid tier 1, 2, and 3s, with each higher tier being worth more points. Tier 1 for 1, tier 2 for 2, and tier 3 for 6 points. The difference comes into play because gifted and primes do not count towards Partner Plus points, but if you become eligible for Partner Plus, then yes, gifted subs will be given the 70-30 split, but primes will stay the same flat rate they've always been. To give you a better concept of unlocking Partner Plus, then you would need, as an example, 350 individual tier 1s, or 175 individual tier 2s, or 58 individual tier 3s, or a mixture of tier 1s, 2s, and 3s that add up to 350 across the time limit. This might not seem like a lot of subs, but I will say that most streamers have more gifted than they do tier 1s, 2s, and 3s paid, so this actually is locked out of reach for a lot of creators. That said, if you unlock Partner Plus, you'll have the split for the next 12 months of your stream or until you reach $100,000 earned annually. Anything after that goes back to the normal split, which for most won't matter, but it is a weird thing that they've set this. I don't really get it. I guess they're worried about creators making shite loads of money. Personally, I find the requirements and hoops a little bit frustrating. In a day and age where other platforms offer equal or better splits without a cap and without weird hoops to jump through, it's just a letdown. Great they're doing it, but feels halfway. Keen to see them try to add more, but what do you think? Again, let me know in the comments. And before I apologize or reveal the truth about streaming, we should talk about how Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, announced in the opening of TwitchCon how Twitch is continuing two massive traditions, aka flip-flopping their decisions and vague terms of service. Essentially, anyone can go live on any platform at the same time now. They have changed this a lot over the past year or so. The biggest change and most recent one was that you could stream to Twitch and a mobile-first platform at the same time, so TikTok or Instagram. But you couldn't stream to desktop-first at the same time, so YouTube or Facebook. Now they're saying you can stream to anywhere at the same time. Zero issues. Anyone can do it unless they have an exclusivity agreement in their custom contract. Except there are some really weird rules that I guess make sense from a business perspective, but honestly, as a creator, just suck. Rule 1. You ensure that the quality of Twitch users' experience of your simulcast is, at a minimum, no less than the experience on other platforms or services, including by your engagement with the Twitch community, for example, via chat. Obviously, this means you can't go live on TikTok, have 20,000 viewers over there, and only 5 viewers on Twitch, and then ignore those 5 viewers who are chatting. But then the example Twitch gives for this rule is shrinking the size of or otherwise degrading the video quality on Twitch so that it's worse than on other platforms, would make the user experience on Twitch less than other services. But the issue is I stream to YouTube with a 15,000 bitrate, and I can only stream to Twitch with 6,000 bitrate. I can stream to YouTube at 4K if I wanted. Twitch barely has enough tech there to handle 1080 at 60 frames per second. If I use the tools that YouTube gives me to increase my stream quality, am I going to be in trouble? Am I going to be forced to cap my other streams quality down to their standard? The wording is no less than the experience on other platforms or services. The other question is that they specifically say via chat. Does this mean they want you reading Twitch chat first, or maybe it requires you to have Twitch chat on screen if you're going to have YouTube chat also on screen? Are you forced to have these two chats on at the exact same time? I understand they want every platform treated equally, which is fine, but also this is such a hard thing to qualify. If I have 15 viewers on Twitch and over 100 on YouTube or 2,000 on TikTok, I'm obviously not going to be reading Twitch chat an equal amount as the other platforms. Likely YouTube and TikTok would have more chatters, and my stream on the other platforms naturally might have higher quality due to the technology being available. I feel like this rule is impossible to enforce and it's very vague, which again is nothing new I guess, but I wanted to point it out. Rule 2. You should not provide links or otherwise direct your community to leave Twitch for your simulcast on other services, because we value the community on Twitch and the integral role community engagement plays for all Twitch users. This to me has to be the worst rule and means that almost every single Twitch streamer would instantly be breaking the terms of service, because I and almost every streamer have bots and commands in our chat that tell people who type !TikTok or !YouTube to go check out our off-platform content. Because if our offline content does better, likely our Twitch streams will also do better because they will send new people off-platform back to Twitch. I understand they don't want me sending my Twitch viewers to YouTube streams at the same time because then they're losing viewers. But again, this rule is so frustratingly vague. It adds this gray area because if I am simulcasting and someone wants to see my YouTube content, they'll type !YouTube, click it, be taken to my YouTube homepage where my stream is also live, and then we've just broken rule 2 and I'm in trouble. Rule 3. You do not use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during your simulcast, such as merging chat or other features to ensure the Twitch community is included in the entirety of the experience of your live stream. This means you cannot use tools like Stream Elements, Truffle, Streamlabs, or anything else to combine your viewer experience. This could be chat or it could be alerts, but it's much easier to explain with chat experience. You see, there are tools that combine all the different platforms' chats into one. This meant that viewers on any platform could see what everyone in any chat was saying, rather than just the chat they happened to find the stream on. Nobody is missing out anymore. This meant making a better viewer experience, but now they cannot be combined. To read Twitch chat, you have to be in Twitch chat essentially, which I actually think hurts the viewer experience of everyone, including Twitch, making Twitch's first rule of simulcasting broken by Twitch's third rule of simulcasting. You can still, as the streamer, combine them all for you to see and read, so that's at least very good. You won't need 3 windows open if you're streaming on 3 different platforms, but it raises the question, am I allowed to then combine them all and then put all of them on my screen in one single chat? I assume not, because then the viewers can see that and it's no longer personal use as they've written in their terms of service. Does this mean that if I'm going to put chat on screen, I have to make sure I put all the individual platforms chat by themselves? Or do I just not add any chat? At the end of the day, these need to be clarified, but I have always said and will always say, if you want your platform to beat others, make it the best platform to create on. Adding rules like this make it seem like Twitch aren't confident in their platform being the best viewer experience. But does any of this matter? Will I be coming back to Twitch because of these features? Should we all simulcast now into eternity? So while all these features from Twitch are amazing because it means progress, it means competition, and it means everyone has to try harder, at the end of the day, platform doesn't matter. What matters is making TikToks, shorts, and videos to the highest quality you can on topics and information that you love. Stream growth comes from offline content, and I don't want to be another streaming guru who has never made content outside of being live and telling you how to stream. That's why I have a second channel with over 30 million views, why I've quietly started a third channel you guys don't know about and likely will never find, but more importantly, why the rest of the videos on Stream Scheme this year are completely finished already and scheduled out, with a huge focus on value. Let me know in the comments if you like any of the features, if you're going to use them all, and I will see you guys in about 8 weeks. Enjoy the videos that are coming out. I'm off to go meet my daughter and become a dad. In the meantime, click this video about learning 7 skill sets in 7 days. It's the most valuable on the channel. See you guys. Well, not next week, but next week, but not next week.